Hello everybody, this is Praise the Dark here, and today we're playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Now, I know I'm pretty late into this. Not many people are really playing Dark Souls 2 from the start anymore, and I understand that, but, you know, I just want to throw out Dark Souls videos. This is basically what this channel is about. I actually had a comment recently that was mentioned about uploading Demon Souls. Now, I would do that, but my PlayStation 3 that I have doesn't have a PVR. I don't have a PVR for it, and I'm basically a PC gamer from now on, and I've only been recording things from what I can download on my computer. So that may happen in the future. I'm not exactly so sure, but I'll put that on hold for now. Let's just make a Dark Souls 2 video. Now, this will be mainly about making a PvP character focused mostly on faith and dexterity. Now I'm thinking for the sword, I mean, I could do quite a few options, but from the start, I mean, I already know what I'm going to do. There's the sword in the beginning that you can get from the Forest of Fallen Giants, I believe. Yeah, the Forest of Fallen Giants. That is basically the Drake sword of this game, but it does a little less damage, but in this game, damage doesn't really calculate the same as it did in Dark Souls 1. So the sword that I'll be using, I think, man, I'm having a brain fart right now. I have absolutely no idea. Man, I lost it, but I know what it is. Like exactly where it is. It's underneath the pursuer. After you kill him, you drop down from an area, and then you get it along with the entire set of armor, except for the helm, which you get much later. Random name. Because I don't know. That's not good. Let's just be the same as the last one. Oh, man. I'm not really going to care too much about exactly what I'm doing. I mean, as in the terms of creating my character, I don't really care exactly what it looks like. I'm just kind of going for a certain class. So we're going to start as either a bandit or swordsman. Let me just think of this. Swordsman's dexterity is around 16, 14. So whatever has the most dexterity is this one, but this one has more faith. I would use the cleric because it has the most faith, but then again it has 5 dex, so that would take a lot of time. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to start with the bandit. It has a bow from the start, has high dexterity, just 2 points lower than the swordsman, and it has 2 points higher in faith as compared to 6 that the swordsman has. Gift, I'm going to use healing wares. A lot of people say, you know, take the petrified something, but I mean, you get plenty of those throughout the game anyway, and putting things down in the nest of Dino and Tillo, you don't really get the best stuff. I mean, yes, you can get specific things, little tiny things like the channeler's staff and little rare things, but none of which I actually find practical and useful. And the Seed of Tree of Giants, I can get that later as well, so we're just going to go with healing wares. And that's it. That's my true self.
Oh, people.
Just take a moment to notice how beautiful this freaking game is, especially Scholar of the First Sin Edition. The dynamic lighting in this game is gorgeous. You actually have to use the torch in some parts, unlike the original edition of Dark Souls 2. I had the original Dark Souls 2 on my Xbox 360, and I still liked the game, but I always found myself going back to Dark Souls 1, and I still do. I definitely don't enjoy Dark Souls 2 as much as I do Dark Souls 1. Alright, we're going to go through the first tutorial section. That's because I want to unlock Dino and Tillo. I don't really feel like doing it later, so we're just going to do that now. And if you're not so sure what Dino and Tillo are, it's, oh wow. It's the, there's a bird's nest that you'll find. It's kind of like the bird's nest that you find in Dark Souls 1 by the Asylum. And what it does is you just place something inside of it, and it gives you something else. But instead of having to quit reload the game, instead you just have to back out of the menu and just press pick up, and then it picks up the item that they left for you. I just messed up that backstab real bad, but whatever. I think I'm fast rolling, I'm not so sure. We're gonna make sure that we're fast. I want a fast roll. We're not doing the fastest roll, which is under 20%, so we're just gonna become basically naked. Nope. So let's get rid of that. Alright, we're 18%. I'm doing the fastest roll that we can. Another guy will be coming from over here. I just wait for him. Oh wow, I messed up. One hit, damn. Alright, cool. But yeah, Dino and Tiller are going to be right here. I'll just show you what they are. Just from the start. Just after this part right here. After that fog. Man, oopsie. Alright. We gotta give him some payback. Failure. They do hardly any damage, so that's good. The thing that's cool about getting the healing wares from the start is you have quite a bit of life gems to go into the game. Despite the fact that life gems are just so broken. I'm glad that they're not going to be inside of Dark Souls 3. At least I don't think so.
You, give us smooth.
So this is Dino and Tillo.
Yes, you.
So I'm going to kick down this ladder so they can go back up to it later in the game. Then I just drop down to this to grab the item. This is just soul. And we can progress to Majula. Majula, the hub of Dark Souls 2. I still quite enjoy Firelink Shrine as compared to this. I don't know, I just have such a love for Dark Souls 1. It's like a nostalgia generator. Every time I go back to Dark Souls 1, I get so many memories of all the times that I've drowned in Dark Souls 1. All the times that me and my friends used to play that all the time. I had a friend, one of my friends, I met him on, actually, Dark Souls 1, and he was from Britain, and that's how we became friends. What happened at first is I had a summon sign down, and then I summoned him, and he invited me to some video chat, or not video chat, but private chat, and we talked from there, and after that, we beat the game together, I think, up to New Game Plus 7. So that was really cool. And we did a cosplay for every single one. So what we would do is, for the first one, we did dual Black Knights. So he'd be a Black Knight with some whatever he wanted. I was a Black Knight with Black Knight halberd. And we'd do a cosplay every time. Sometimes he'd be Gwyn and I'd be Gwyneth, what is his name? The pussy one. Gwendolyn. Yeah, that's who that is. I always know who it is just by saying it's the pussy one. Oops, I forgot to grab one thing from before. I hate how you can't jump over the ladder. Oh man, I just hate going through certain things. But it definitely does look good. The game looks really good. I'm not exactly sure at what resolution I put it at, but I think it's 4K textures. Whatever, who knows. So I think, yeah, this is the place where you drop off at. And then you drop off once more. And then pick up the Morning Star and the Cleric's Sacred Chime. And chimes replace talismans in this game. And binoculars. I loved the old binocular glitch where you could just continually spam using binoculars and then roll. And then you just start sprinting so freaking fast. That's how a lot of speedrunners get around. They just unpatch the game by deleting the patch file, and then they do it that way. Alright, so we're going to talk to the Emerald Herald here.
Are you?
Shush. I have no time to speak to her. Oh, we got this flask from her.
There's...
No.
Is that a shard?
Yep, it's a shard.
However...
Yep. I don't like the Emerald Herald. Something about her just bothers me. I just like being able to level up at bonfires whenever possible. I just find it kind of annoying to have to go back to the hub every single time I want to level up. Resting at the bonfire just so that we can get our health back. And then I'm going to select this to put there. The thing that's cool about having the bandit as a starting class is you always end up getting a bow and some arrows to start with. So that removes some work. You'd have to, for your first short bow, at least to my knowledge, I think, to get it, is you have to unlock Duff, I think, not McDuff, Leningrast's blacksmith shop, and it's just sitting there. Rusted coin, useless. It said in the patch notes for the Scholar of the First Sin version that they increased the actual like power of the rusted coin. I guess it gives you more luck, but I guess they made it more useful. But I've never used the rusted coin. I think it's to increase the possibility of picking up a good item. I'm not really that sure. I've never used it actually. I've used it just because I was bored, but I never saw its effect. Alright, so here's a method that a lot of speedrunners use. They just hop down here, pick up the effigies that are in here, and then they just jump across. A lot of people I see, even when they're just playing the game, they do it the long way. They go across the bridge, but I don't see the point. Plus, even when you get out of here, this hippo won't be aggroed, so it doesn't matter. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to grab the stone ring from the hippo and, what's it called? Things Betwixt. I might grab that. I'm just gonna two-hand it, why not? I'm not equipped with any other thing in my other hand, so it doesn't matter. See you later. Goodbye. Alright, we're gonna just get across here so we can hit up this bonfire. For some reason for the past few times I've gone through this, I've completely disregarded this bonfire. I always light it, I never rest at it, I just hate having enemies respawn, but I've always disregarded it. I completely just run by it and then I end up dying for some reason. I think I tried doing a jump and it failed. How did that bend? The arrow bent in midair. Hey. 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 Alright, good. Not too shabby. I mean, that wasn't exactly as clean as I'd like, but I don't have a shield, so you know what. Whatever. Yay, another life gem. I said that life gems were broken before, and they're so broken. I mean, especially later when you can free that witch hag lady that's a shopkeeper in the Forest of Fallen Giants. Once she gets back to Majula, she sends you sells you unlimited amounts of these for really cheap. So I'm always running around this game with 99 life gems without the possibility of death. I like the new level design of this area. I liked the increase of these guys, but I mean, this is the only time I actually like more enemies. Throughout Scholar of the First Sin, a lot of the innovations to make the game harder are just really frickin' idiotic. Especially in the Iron Keep, those fuckers are so annoying. There's so many of them, and they aggro from farther distance, so then they can fuck your way up from even larger of a area span than usual. So you'll be standing so far away, and the archers will just know where you are and kill you. Or not kill you, but shoot you, and it's just annoying. Especially when you're trying to kill another one of them, and you're getting shot at from far away. It's given me a lot of deaths, and it pisses me off to quite an extent. Oh wow, I'm surprised. I failed hitting him. Man, I keep not doing much stamina management. Alright, let's see here. Do I have anything I could even possibly use as a shield? Absolutely not. Can I wield that? Nope, I need 15 strength. Damn it. Gonna make sure everything that's laying down is dead. Trying to go for a backstab, but I failed. Oh, they're both aggro, great. I don't know why, but I have this song from Seal, Rose, in the whatever, that Kiss from a Rose, stuck in my head. So I just keep singing it to myself in my head. I don't know why. I didn't watch Batman Forever. I've never watched it. Thank God. I guess it's shit. But for some reason I have it stuck in my head. Whatever. So, I mean, this area, you can either get through it like I am, picking them off one by one. It's pretty tedious, but, you know, I think it offers a good challenge, especially if you're one of those people who just runs through an area. The aggro distance is longer. They won't just de-aggro randomly, especially in this game, but, like, yeah, if you start running through, they'll all follow you, and there'll be a shit ton, and if you don't know what you're doing, you never played through this area, you'll have your day screwed up mighty well. Alright, there's a part of this that I don't like either. It's it bothered me when I first started playing Scholar of the First Sin edition, is when I walk up this ladder, all of a sudden there's a fucking dude climbing down it. I don't understand why they had to do that. I always try to get to that item over there, I just never can. I used to be able to do it all the time, but I don't know why. I can't look at that. Look at that blood stain just fell on his face. It's pretty much me. That was cool. Kill this guy. Stick to the fire bombs. Get out. Oh god. Come on. There. Oh, you sit it. Come on. He's dead. I even went back into the settings and changed the jump button to B instead of the, I think, L2. Because that bothered me. I don't know. I don't like when controls are skewed from Dark Souls 1. And I have just such a love for Dark Souls 1. I'm such a biased person. Anyone asks me a question, oh, Dark Souls 1, that's great. Dark Souls 2, I mean, I'm playing this now because I do enjoy Dark Souls 2. I really do. I've beaten this game so many times. I love the game. It's a Dark Souls game. It's a Souls series game. I love every Souls series game. But there's just little things that I pick at, and it doesn't mean I hate the game. It doesn't mean I'm not having a good time. I'm having a great time. I love recording videos. I love playing this damn game, so not complaining. So let's just get rid of this guy, and what I like to do is I just like to pop into this room and just start swinging. Oh yeah, that was so clean. I'm happy. Roll! Ah! I was stuck. Yay. Wood bolt. A crossbow for that. No, you're not gonna hit me. Now this next part, I like to do it all in one swift thing, so I won't rest at the bonfire until after I clear out the bottom part, and I'll show you why. Roll! Oh, I didn't have any stamina. Rough. So instead of having a guy over there, now they have an archer that can hit you from down here, so it's always nice. Oh, that guy just missed. Damn, okay, that was scary. Alright. We're just gonna run and grab the item that's up here. I never use this item, but I think it's the shield. Yeah, it's a shield. It's a buckler. I never use any of this stuff, but I always like to pick it up. Really? That arrow is just... Alright, went away. The thing was sticking right through me. And another thing that shows the aggro range is longer. There he is. He already knew I was here. He wasn't just sitting there waiting for me to come over. Alright, so let me just equip a different weapon. Open this door first, though, and I'll show you what I'm trying to talk about. Alright. Just pop another life gem just to top myself off. See, they'll just give me enough so I can roll off and not take damage. Alright, whatever. And... lovely. Alright. So we got through this area, and the reason why I didn't rest at the bonfire is because I want to get back up here and not have to fight those things again. So I can come back up after I'm done clearing the area and not have to fight anything. So yeah, that's always... Oh, come on. What are you doing? I love the dumb AI. Sometimes it makes me chuckle, even in the saddest times. Dumb AI makes me happy. My favorite moment of dumb AI is when you're fighting the skeletons at the gravesite in Dark Souls 1, right above the catacombs, and they can just jump off. That always makes me laugh. Oh wow, you were really just wanting to kill me. Get out. Yeah, come on up. Oh, lock on. It can kill you, but it can also do wonders. Backstabs, man. I'm just getting them all over the place. Ooh. Alright, let's just kill this guy for fun. Even though the item that's in here is worthless. Thank you for letting me take off 2/3 of your health. I really appreciate that. And he's dead. Nothing too hard, but you just have a foot soldier's shield in here. Man, having a bunch of S's in front of each other with H's and whatnot trips my speech. Alright, let's just get this guy out of the way first. Come here, I'm gonna try to get him. Come on, get the fuck over here. Guess not. Wow, that actually hit me. Alright. Get up. Don't be a puss. I always play this pretty precautionary. I don't know. I just don't want to fucking die. That combo will break you. Alright, he's out. Nothing? Alright, good. Oh, God. Stop. Alright, in here is pretty cool. You have like a really good starting weapon. I never use it though. Lovely. Perfect timing. And then, yeah, fire longsword. See you later, guy. And the other one, a bunch of guys would come down, but that's gone now. I like how it's gone now. That always bothered me. And you'd get in there, and then you just get ambushed by a bunch of guys, and it'd force you to get pushed back, and then get killed by that guy who spits fire. I don't know why I keep saying everything's a guy, but hollows and I don't even know what the name of those things are. I just call them fire chameleons. All right, let's roll. I wish there was ragdoll physics in this game, but sometimes it just makes me laugh when you see these guys like just spawn in. This guy's floating. they have to render being dead, so they just kind of like flop over. And I like to see them fall and get stuck in certain places. But ragdoll physics, man, why do they have to remove them? But thank God for Bloodborne. All right, let's just rest. Alright guys, this concludes part 1 of this video of making a PvP character. This was Praise the Dark, and I really appreciate you guys for watching. And tell me if you want to watch more of this. I'm not so sure, but yeah, just tell me if you want more Dark Souls 2, if you just want me to stick to Dark Souls 1, and I'll try my hardest to go for Demon Souls, but we'll see. Have a great day, guys. Peace.